If you're out there grinding through endless jogging sessions, thinking you're building stamina for football, you're making a massive mistake. It's everywhere. Players running endless 5-meter loops, steady-state cardio, convinced they're getting match fit. But let me hit you with some truth. You're not training for a marathon, you're training for football. And let me tell you something, football is not about jogging at a steady pace for 90 minutes. If you think that's what it is, you're living in a fantasy. Football is about explosive sprints from a standstill, about sudden direction changes, about switching gears in a split second. It's about going from walking to full sprint without even thinking. That steady-paced jogging isn't preparing you for any of that. Don't get me wrong, jogging can be beneficial, but it should never be your primary source for building stamina. Think about it for a second. When do you ever jog at a steady pace during a match? Never. You're either walking, exploding into action, or doing a very light jog. The game demands constant acceleration and deceleration. And yet, most players train like they're preparing for a cross-country race. That's why, after 15 minutes of game time, you feel exhausted. It's not because you lack fitness, it's because you've been training your body for the wrong energy system. So, what actually works for football stamina? Small-sided games. Yeah, I've been preaching this forever, but there's a reason for it. When you play 3v3 or 4v4 in tight spaces, you're forced to make the same rapid transitions your body faces during a match. Research from 2024 even shows that small-sided games simultaneously improve endurance, speed, and change of direction. The restricted space means you're constantly accelerating, decelerating, and changing direction. Your body learns to switch between energy systems, just like it needs to during a match. Pickup games work the same way, creating that chaotic, unpredictable environment where you never know what's coming next. That's football. But here's the thing, training is only half the battle. You can have the perfect training program, but if you're fueling your body with garbage, you'll never unlock unlimited stamina. Let's talk about it. We all know carbs are our main energy source, but the problem isn't carbs themselves. It's the quality of carbs most footballers are eating. I see players downing pasta before matches, thinking they're carb loading. I see processed cereals for breakfast, energy drinks during training, and protein bars after sessions. All of this is trash fuel, and it's sabotaging your energy systems. The issue with processed carbs is simple. They create wild blood sugar swings. You get a quick burst of energy, and then you crash. Your body becomes addicted to these sugar spikes instead of learning how to efficiently use stored energy. The real fuel? It looks different. Think white rice with some good olive oil, sweet potatoes, sourdough bread that's been properly fermented, and natural honey. These give you steady, sustainable energy without the crashes. Now, let's touch on something almost no one talks about, your circadian rhythm. This internal clock controls when your body produces energy, when it recovers, and when it's primed for peak performance. Yet, most players completely ignore it. They train whenever it's convenient, eat at random times, stay up late scrolling through their phones, and then wonder why they feel tired during matches. Your circadian rhythm is controlled by light exposure. The moment you wake up and check your phone, instead of getting natural sunlight, you're messing with your internal energy system. When you train under artificial lights at night, you confuse your body's recovery signals. Here's the fix. Get sunlight in your eyes within the first hour of waking. This sets your internal clock and kickstarts your energy production for the entire day. In the evening, keep the lights dim. No screens for at least an hour before bed. Your body needs that darkness signal to produce the hormones that repair and recharge your energy systems overnight. Here's another strategy that might sound strange but actually works: grounding. Walking barefoot on natural surfaces like grass, sand, or soil. You see, your body is essentially an electrical system. Every nerve impulse, every muscle contraction, every cellular process involves electrical charges. When you're constantly wearing rubber shoes and walking on artificial surfaces, you build up electrical stress in your system. Studies have shown that grounding can reduce inflammation, improve sleep quality, and speed recovery. When you connect your bare feet to the earth for even just 20 minutes a day, you're literally discharging built-up electrical stress and resetting your nervous system. For footballers, this means better recovery, less muscle fatigue, and sustained energy throughout the match. And here's the kicker. Your daily movement matters as much as your training sessions. Your body is designed to walk, not just run. Aim for 10,000 steps a day, but spread them out throughout the day. This low-intensity movement keeps your aerobic system active, improves circulation, and maintains your fat-burning capacity. It's the foundation that makes your high-intensity training more effective. Then, 3 to 4 times a week, incorporate real speed work, short explosive sprints with full recovery between each one. You can do 10 to 20-second sprints, 4 to 8 times per session. Next up, let's talk about breathing, because most players are breathing wrong, and it's costing them big time. Here's the deal. During normal activity, breathe through your nose only. Your nose filters, warms, and humidifies the air. It also produces nitric oxide, which improves oxygen delivery to your muscles. When you're running hard, breathe through both your nose and mouth, but always return to nose-only breathing during recovery periods. This trains your body to be more efficient with oxygen, saving energy. Learn to breathe from your diaphragm, not your chest. Put one hand on your chest and one on your belly. The belly hand should move more. This deeper breathing pattern delivers more oxygen with less effort. Start every morning with the Wim Hof breathing method. 30 deep breaths, hold the breath for 15 seconds, exhale, and repeat 3 to 4 rounds. This increases your oxygen capacity and trains your body to perform under stress. Now, let's talk about playing other sports. This isn't your main focus, but maybe 20% of your training time should be spent doing something else. Tennis develops incredible stamina and coordination. The constant stop-start motion and lateral movement translate perfectly to football. Basketball improves your spatial awareness and quick decision-making under fatigue. Even boxing or martial arts teach you to stay relaxed under pressure while maintaining high output. Science proves that multi-sport athletes have better overall fitness, fewer injuries, and surprisingly are often happier with their training. Different movement patterns challenge your body in new ways, preventing overuse injuries and keeping your nervous system sharp. Every sport teaches your body different ways to produce and conserve energy. Finally, let me hit you with something most players will never understand. It's the reason you feel exhausted after 20 minutes, even if you're in good shape. Your mind is eating your stamina alive. When you step onto the pitch, your brain immediately starts running an internal commentary. Don't mess up that pass. The coach is watching. What if I lose the ball? And every single one of those thoughts is stealing energy from your muscles. Your brain uses 20% of your total energy, even when you're doing nothing. Now, imagine what happens when your brain is running a full-time anxiety show during a match. Here's the deal. Your nervous system has 2 modes, parasympathetic and sympathetic. Parasympathetic is your rest and digest mode, calm, focused, efficient. Sympathetic is your fight or flight mode, stressed, scattered, energy wasting. Most players spend the entire match in sympathetic mode because they're constantly worried about something. When you're in that state, your body is literally burning through energy like a car with the handbrake on. But you can control this. Every time you feel that mental chatter starting, reset with breath. Here's what you do. The 4-7-8 breathing method. Breathe in through your nose for 4 counts, hold for 7, exhale through your mouth for 8. Do this twice, and your parasympathetic nervous system takes over. The switch happens during the hold. When you hold your breath, you're forcing your brain to stop the mental chatter and focus on survival. During those 7 seconds, your mind can't worry about the defender or the coach. So, here's the deal. I can give you all the science in the world, but if you don't take action, nothing changes. Most players will watch this, nod their heads, and then go back to the same old routine that's keeping them average. But you're different. You're still here, which means you're part of that rare group who wants to transform their game. So, download our free ebooks, join our community, and start implementing these strategies tomorrow. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Your competition isn't waiting, and neither should you. Take action.